this Hilda? Yes. I want to let you know that the test is out, but you have cancer. Hello everybody, praise the Lord. My name is Evangelist Hilda Kahia, all the way from Dallas, Texas. I'm here to share my story because I know a lot of people, they know what I have been going through, and some they are wondering where I am and my updates. I'm here to share my story. It happened on March 15th, 2018, when I went my mammogram, which is just normal to go. And when I went for mammogram, it went through very well. But after 2 weeks, the nurse called me. I remember I was in the office. And she told me I have to go back because they see like there is something growing on my left breast. And I went back for them to do the second test, which after another 2 weeks they realized the growth, there is something growing. So after that, they told me I have to do scan. I did scan. Also, the test was like, yes, there is something on your left breast. So it's reached somewhere, the doctor told me I have to do biopsy. That time is the time I was like, oh no, God, why biopsy? I know those who know about biopsy, that needle, it's not a funny needle. So for there, I decided, let me pray. God, please let this thing go away. Please. I really prayed like another 4 months. So I remember I went for biopsy. It was on July. Can you imagine, from March to July? I went for biopsy. Then after a few weeks, the nurse called me. I was in my office, and guess what? That is the day you can't imagine. She called me and she told me, is this Hilda? Yes. I want to let you know that the test is out, but you have cancer. Let me tell you, I'm like, what? Yes, you have cancer. And I said, okay, what am I supposed to do? I asked her, what am I supposed to do now? She said, you have to look for a cancer doctor. Can you imagine? You have no idea. Your mind now is turning crazy. You can't think. But I say, okay, guess what? I couldn't do anything. Every time I was like, God, they said I have cancer? No, not me. But another 2 weeks, that's the time my family doctor called me. And she asked me, Hilda, do you know the result came up? And I have your result in my office that you have breast cancer. I said, now what am I supposed to do? The secretary told me, okay, come to my office, we help you how to look for a doctor, a cancer doctor. So I went to the office, and there is the time they booked for me to go to the cancer center. I went to the cancer center in Arlington, Fort Worth. And when I went there, let me tell you, that lady was waiting for me. She really welcomed me with, oh, welcome. And, the tears was, over her. I'm like, okay, so it is real. Why this? So we went to a private room. And what she did, she asked me, where are the result? I say, I don't have any result. She said, why? How come? So she called and she said, I need a result, her result right now. Guess what? Immediately they faxed to her, and they said for there is a CD. They said the CD, I have to go the following day to get the result on the CD. So the nurse was able to sit down with me, and what came to my mind is the time she gave me this book, Breast Cancer Center. So I said, so is it real? I have cancer? And she went through teaching me what kind of cancer I have, or I was having, because I'm here to testify to people my journey. And that time I went through, because the result was I was having the cancer is a breast cancer. The name is HER2 positive. And she really teach me, she told me, you know what, this cancer, it's accumulated 1,000, it's a cancer which grows very fast in the body. And here I am, I'm like, is it real? So that's the time she decided to look for me for a doctor. We looked for a doctor, which I started going there. When I went there, the doctor told me I cannot go with the fast result. So what I was supposed to do is to start again my journey. I did mammogram, I did MRI, I did scan, all the tests, but it was showing for sure I have cancer. I'm saying that because some people has been calling me, asking me, for sure, is cancer a business or it's real? What I can say, cancer is real, because every department after test, for sure the result was, yes, you have HER2 cancer. So, on my side, what I was supposed to do, I have no idea. Okay, so they did generic to see if there is any person in our family who, like in our history, if we had anybody with the cancer. But let me tell you, nobody, no one. So I went home. Know that I want you to know this was not just one day test. There, my God, I started really crying to God. I started asking God, for sure, is this real? So I started researching a lot about cancer. I saw, okay, if you have cancer, you can do juicing. Let me tell you, and one day I'll teach about juicing. I was on juicing. I was taking 13 glasses of juice per day, 6 juice of carrots, and I'll do it real one day, and also 4 of greens. I don't want to mention the name of, because I did a therapy, a juicing therapy, which I don't want to mention the name of the company, because for sure here I don't want to mention anybody, because you may think Hilda did this, that's why she got healed. But I'm sharing my story, because first I was, denial was in me. No, it cannot happen. So I did juicing every day, every hour, juicing, every hour, juicing. And I started becoming so tiny. And a lot of my friends were like, wow, Hilda, what's going on? Hey, Pastor Hilda, what's going on? I'm like, I'm just staying healthy. And as I was doing that, I did for several months. When I was